प्यारे बच्चों, कैसे हैं आप? आज बच्चों हम डिस्कस करेंगे द साइन ऑफ द ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल फंक्शन इन वेरियस quadrants. We have 6 trigonometrical functions: sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, secant x, and cosecant x. The value of the sin x is always positive in the first quadrant, in the second quadrant, and negative in the third and fourth. In the similar manner, the value of cos x, cos theta, is positive in the first and fourth quadrant and negative in the second and third. And value of tan x is positive in the first and third and negative in the second and fourth quadrant. Similarly, cot x is positive in the first and third and negative in the second and fourth. And secant theta is positive in the first and fourth and negative in the second and third. And at last, the value of the cosecant x is positive in the first and second and negative in the third and fourth quadrant. So in order to remember the signs of these trigonometrical functions in various quadrants, we have 4 quadrants. First quadrant lies between 0 and 90 degree. Second quadrant lies between 90 and 180 degree. And third quadrant lies between 180 and 270 degree. And last quadrant lies between 270 and 360. So we can remember these signs with the help of these formulas: add sugar to coffee or after school to college. The meaning of this abbreviation is add. Add means first letter is A, means in the first quadrant all these 6 trigonometrical functions are positive. The value of all these 6 trigonometrical functions is positive from the angle 0 to 90 degree. And the sugar start with letter S, means the value of sin x and its reciprocal, that is cosecant x, is positive in the second quadrant, and other 4 are negative in the second quadrant. Similarly, 2 start with the letter T. Therefore, in the third quadrant, the value of tan x is positive and its reciprocal secant x, cot x, is also positive, and other 4 are negatives. And at last, cosecant x is also positive in the second and first quadrant, and in the third and fourth it is negative. So by virtue of this abbreviation, you can remember the signs of the trigonometrical functions in various quadrants. Similarly, you can also remember this or this. You can choose add sugar to coffee or after school to college. In these, A, first digit is, first letter is A, S, S, T and T, and college and coffee, first letters are same. So you can remember any one of them to remember the sign of the trigonometrical functions. Thanks. Now let us discuss the exercise 3.2, question number 1. Find the value of the other 5 trigonometrical functions if cos x is minus 1 by 2 and x lies in the second quadrant. value of x lies in the second quadrant. Therefore, cos x is given negative. Find the other 5. According to the question, cos x is equal to minus 1 by 2 and x lies in the second quadrant. Therefore, you can find the value of secant x instantly, because secant x is equal to 1 upon cos x, that is equal to 1 upon minus 1 upon 2, that is equal to minus 2. This is your first trigonometrical function which you can find instantly if cos x is given to you, taking only reciprocal. Now let us find the process to find the value of other trigonometrical function, that is sin x. Using the identity sin square x plus cos square x is equal to 1, sin square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x, 1 minus 1 by 2 का whole square, 1 minus 1 by 4, that is taking 4 LCM, 4 minus 1 upon 4, that is equal to 3 by 4. Value of sin square x is 3 by 4. Therefore, taking square root of both sides, you will get sin x is equal to under root 3 by 4. That is equal to plus under root 3 upon 2. Answer. Only positive sign after taking the square root, because x lies in the second quadrant and sin x is positive in the second quadrant. Because x, you can also write here, because x lies in the second quadrant, therefore value of this trigonometric function sin x will be positive. After taking the square root, you have to take the sign positive only. Similarly, you can find the value of tan x, because tangent x is equal to sin x upon cos x. That is equal to under root 3 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. Cutting denominator, we get minus under root 3. If either tangent x is equal to minus under root 3, answer. This is the answer, and value of this tan x is negative because x lies in the second quadrant. After calculating the value of tangent x, you can instantly find the value of cot x, because cot x is equal to 1 upon tan x, that is equal to 1 upon minus under root 3, that is minus 1 upon under root 3. Answer. In this way, you have calculated 4 trigonometrical functions, that is secant x, sin x, tan x and cot x. And at last, you can also find the value of cosecant x by taking the reciprocal of sin x, because cosecant x is equal to 1 upon sin x, that is equal to 1 upon under root 3 upon 2, that is 2 upon under root 3. Answer. So these are the 5 trigonometrical functions with sign if one trigonometrical function is given to you, and this is the process to find the value of the trigonometrical functions if one trigonometrical function is given and the quadrant in which that angle x or theta lies is given to you. That's all. Now, let us discuss question number 5, that is, find the values of the other 5 trigonometrical functions if value of tangent x is minus 5 by 12 and x lies in the second quadrant. According to the question, tan x is equal to minus 5 by 12 and x lies in the second quadrant. Then you can find the value of cot x instantly by taking the inverse. Cot x is equal to 1 upon tan x, that is equal to 1 upon minus 5 by 12, that is equal to minus 12 by 5. Answer. Using the identity secant square x is equal to 1 plus tan square x, you can find the value of secant x. That is equal to 1 plus minus 5 by 12 whole square, 1 plus 12 upon 25 upon 1 up 44, 144 plus 25 upon 144, 169 upon 144. Secant square x is equal to 169 upon 144, and taking square root and taking only the negative sign because secant x is negative in the second quadrant, not positive sign. You will get the value of secant x, that is minus 13 upon 12. 13 is the square root of 169 and 12 is the square root of 144. And after taking the reverse of secant x, you can find the value of cos x immediately. Cos x is equal to, because cos x is equal to 1 upon secant x, that is equal to 1 upon minus 13 by 12, that is equal to minus 12 upon 13. This is the value of cos x. And after calculating the value of cos x, you can calculate the value of sin x. Because we have a relation, tan x is equal to sin x upon cos x. Therefore, sin x will be equal to tan x multiplied by cos x. Substituting the value of tan x, that is minus 5 by 12, and also substituting the value of cos x, that is minus 12 upon 30. After cutting 12 and 12, minus minus plus, you will get the value of sin x, that is 5 upon 13, and which is positive, and it should be positive because x lies in the second quadrant and sin x should be positive. And at last you can find the value of secant x by taking the reverse of the sin x. Cosecant x is equal to 1 upon sin x is equal to 1 upon 5 by 30, that is equal to 13 upon 5 answer. So therefore we have calculated the value of cot x, that is the first trigonometric function, value of the secant x, that is the second trigonometric function, cos x after taking the reverse of the secant x, that is the third trigonometric value of the third trigonometric function, and value of the sin x by using this identity. Tangent x is equal to sin x upon cos x, sin x is equal to tangent x into cos x. Because we have already value of tan x and cos x, substituting the value, you get the value of the sin x. There are another methods to calculate the value of this sin x, but this is the easiest and simple calculation formula. And taking the inverse of sin x, we get the value of cosecant x, that is 13 upon 5. And this is the solution of these questions. Thanks.